Hi, today I'll be explaining about CMOS NOT gate in microwave at layout level. Equation of NOT gate is Q equal to A bar. So I have connected one PMOS and one NMOS transistor. See here, when the input is logic 0, PMOS will be on and NMOS will be off. So the output is connected through PMOS transistor to VDD. So logic 1 is generated at the output. When input is logic 1, output is connected through NMOS transistor to ground, so logic 0 is generated at the output. This source of PMOS transistor is given to supply and this source of NMOS transistor is given to ground. Let us consider any of the sides as source and drain. This side of source is given to supply in the layout. Then this source of NMOS transistor is given to ground. This drain of PMOS and this drain of NMOS are given to output. So this drain of PMOS and this drain of NMOS are given to output. Gate of this PMOS and gate of this NMOS are given as input. Gate of this PMOS and gate of this NMOS are given as input, which is clock 1. Now let's design this layout in microwave tool. The microwave tool technology which we are working at is at 0.12 micron meter, and from point to point the length is of 1 lambda. Suppose if the length is of 5 lambda, just click on zoom in and click on the screen. The black screen is of P substrate. This layout is everything I have designed using lambda rules. Now first let's start with this N plus diffusion and P plus diffusion. Both this N plus and P plus diffusion are of 14 by 4 lambda. So for that select an N plus diffusion and draw with a length and width of 14 by 4 lambda. The length and width are displayed at the bottom left corner, 14 by 4 lambda. In between this N plus diffusion and P plus diffusion, the length should be of 12 lambda. So for that I am just taking a polysilicon and measuring the distance to be of 12 lambda. Now I am selecting a P plus diffusion, and from here I am drawing an P plus diffusion with a length and width of 14 by 4 lambda. This is just to differentiate the distance. Now let's put this N plus contact and P plus contact and give the output. For P plus diffusion, select the P plus contact and place it here. For N plus diffusion, select N contact and place it here. Now the polysilicon should be of 2 lambda width, and above P plus it is of 3 and below NMOS it is of 3. So for that let's take a polysilicon 1. Now with a distance of 2, the metal contact with a length of 3 lambda, we need to give the output. So for that select a metal, and with a length of 3 lambda I am connecting P plus diffusion with the N plus. Then the N well from this point it should be a distance of 6 lambda, and from this point it should be a distance of 6 lambda. So for that I am selecting an N well, and with a distance of 6 lambda Now let's give this side of source to VDD and this side of source to ground. So for that I am selecting a VDD supply and connecting it here and ground to this source. I am also connecting this VDD supply to this N well. Since the substrate is of P plus and this is also of P plus diffusion, both should be differentiated by this N well. Now I am giving input to this polysilicon, which is A. So for that input I am considering it as clock. So I am giving it as and I am naming it as A. Always check this option visible in CMOS and not visible in CMOS. It should be in visible in CMOS and give assign. For output I am selecting the visible node and connecting it here and I am naming it as Q. Check the visible in CMOS option and give assign. Our layout is done. So for any errors we can click on this design rule checker. See, it is displaying no design rule error. Then we can do the simulation. So go for run simulation and the waveform is displayed. See, if the input is 0, output is 1. If the input is 1, output is 0. Likewise it is inverting. Then these are the delay values. If you do not require delay value, uncheck this box and give reset, so that you can check on only the waveform. Then for frequency, if you require to see frequency and delay value, click on frequency delay value and give reset, so that the frequency is displayed, which is 2 GHz. Then if we need to change the time scale accordingly. I'll give it as 10 nanoseconds and give reset. So the time scale also has been changed. And the power value is automatically generated by the tool itself. It is 1.27 microwatt. Frequency is done, delay is done, and the power is also done. Now let's see for area. To measure the area, just click on this measure distance and from this point to this point just draw a box covering an entire area. So the distance has also come. The area is of length into breadth, so it is of 1.74 into 1.56. Inverter is done at layout level. So now we have designed this inverter in Microwin at layout level. Thank you.